Yo, crypto nation and mining family, what's going on out there? What up, all you happy hashers? I see we got Rude, my dude, in the house. What's going on, my man? What's up? What's up? We got Crypto Padel dropping that F.A. Yo, I have the keys next to me? Oh, no, I have them out in my toolbox. I think that's where they are. My F.A. keys are, I think, are in my F.A. toolbox. Yep, that's exactly where they're at. Because I was out there messing around in the garage, you know, all that good stuff. So what is going on? You guys are all sliding on in. Don't forget to smash that Lizzie like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff. And while we're waiting for more of you awesome hashers to slide on in, let's get into today's stuff. Yo, the market's green. It's like heavily green. We went from the low $50,000 per Bitcoin, and now we're sitting at 60,000. Forget all these 58K gang with their lazy rise to 58K. We just blew past that. We're like, Bitcoin's like, hold my beer. And it's almost like the market knows that there's something good coming into the pipeline, because like you come over into traditional markets and even traditional markets are up. You know, the S&P 500's up, NASDAQ is up, Dow Jones is up. The Japanese market, kind of doing a little pullback, but you know, Japanese a heavily manipulated market. The FTSE 100, which is Britain, their market, they've been doing quantitative easing, so not surprising that they should either be holding fairly steady or just slightly up. And then the DAX, which is the Euro market, that one, we all know that's manipulated 3 ways from Sunday. So I mean, we can look at those markets and kind of gauge what the overall economy is signaling. It's not something that, you know, it's just signaling something in the pipeline's positive, right? This is positive news. And positive news in traditional markets come in, I'd say 2 ways. I would think of fiscal policies would be a positive or negative on markets. Political outlooks are positive and negative, because if they know one person's going to make policies that are going to be negative towards, you know, particular industries, you're going to see an economic pullback even before that person gets elected. Just the signaling of that person getting elected is going to be enough to trigger cascades. Or, okay, nope, there's 3 ways. Nope. I was just thinking of this too. Quantitative easing. If they know interest rates are about to drop, but you would wait until interest rates dropped. You wouldn't try to take out loans before the interest rate drops. So just kind of think of it that way, you know. So some of these markets that we're going to be seeing that are trending up, especially in the traditional markets. It's like, why? They haven't done quantitative easing yet. They've only signaled that it could be happening. Now, some of this are just standard buyers that are going to get involved with this, right? They're going to try to front run some of this stuff, make it more expensive for these bigger traders to get involved, because they know they got to wait for a loan to be available to be able to grab more. So is this enough retail front running the market for the first time? No. You know, so I just think that there's something signaling that the market is safe to reinvest back into. You don't see money sidelining. I've been watching this stuff for a few days, where it's been just this big pullback since the presidential debate. Boom, money's starting to return back into the markets. I think that's a signal, not so much an effect of fiscal policy or quantitative easing. So they're looking at a safe market to be able to reinvest into. Does that mean that Donald Trump is pretty much poised to win? It's really hard to say. Something like this could, like I said, it's a good thing that we see, the markets we care about over here going up. Bitcoin goes up, but Bitcoin jumped. You know what I'm saying? It's like we've gone up 4% on a big market. That's a lot of money coming back in. It's like where was all of this sidelined off to, right? I know some of it would have gone into Tether, but Tether's really not doing horrible. Usually you'll see a little pullback, but Tether is sitting fairly even. Usually if a lot of money snaps out of Tether, you could play the arbitrage against Tether. Not financial advice, but it could be done. And you're only talking about pennies, fractions of pennies on the arbitrage. So if you're going to arbitrage Tether, you're going to be doing it as a whale, not as a little guppy. We're guppies. I mean, unless one of you guys are a whale, then more power to you. But you don't even see any kind of real significant pullback on the whole Tether side of things. So I'm not sure if this is money that just came ripping out of Tether. The whole market's now green. Litecoin making a drastic U-turn here. But Litecoin's been on an uptrend for a little while here. But it is definitely taking more of a parabolic right along with that busy Bitcoin, right? Caspa, even with all the things that are going on with that, Caspa's going up. Not bad, right? Many of you Monero holders out there, bro, $170 Monero. Man, I remember when Pepperidge Farm remembers when Monero was very cheap. I remember cheap Monero back in the day. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm a long-term hodler of Monero. Not telling you guys what to grab. Ethereum Classic still hanging in there, trying to squeak at that $20 marker. Good for ETC, man. Hold the original chain going. Keep that original chain going. That is Ethereum. The Ethereum you see today is a hollow shell of what it should be. So, I mean, there is that. What up, Sadie? What up? I mean, this whole market, even going down into more of the weeds on the coins, and this is just page one. There are thousands of coins out there. I mean, just stuff that's in the top 100. A lot of this stuff is actually doing pretty decent. So if you hold anything in the top 100, you should be in the green right now. The market is pushing forward. So this is actually some really cool stuff. I mean, if you're a Tezos holder, Neo, if you're like myself, I'm a Neo hodler, but I'm a Neo hodler from its peak. I bought in when Neo was like at $100. Ouch. So I'm an eternal hodler until Neo goes back up to about $100 a coin. I'm not getting rid of this. I'm not going to take a bath on my investment. It's seeing it still in the top 100 gives me some hope that it can rally back up at some point. Somebody will look at this and go, oh yeah, Neo. Yeah, Neo. Yeah, let's invest into it. Neo, good. It's like you send me a song, I think I'd like it on. Yeah, I see that. I can't play music on here because I'm like monetized and music gets me demonetized. So I can't play music live on here. I'll have to listen to it after the stream. But I do see that, my dude. I do see that. So, I mean, a lot of this stuff here, I don't have a lot of hope for, but, you know, at least anything in the top 100, you should be doing decent right now. Should be. I mean, heck, my Doge, I'm like thousands and thousands of percent up. It's so many percent up. It's unreal. So my Doge position's amazing. I mean, yeah, I've got some poop coins. I'll admit it. But it's just from years of just proof of work stuff. Checking this out, proof of work. Checking this out, proof of work. You know, it's like I do have Litecoin machines, which they do mine Dogecoin. You know, if you guys are new to the mining space, I've done a lot of Litecoin mining over the years, just because I believe in the idea and the concept of what Litecoin stands for, which is basically the silver to Bitcoin's gold. They're not trying to directly compete with Bitcoin. It was supposed to complement Bitcoin, right? So, just a way to get have fast, quick transactions, and that was the only name of the game. It was just for quick transactions. You hold on to your Bitcoin, grab a little bit of Litecoin, transact with that. You got your bank account, and then you got your money. And I like the concept. Is the world going to catch on to it like that? I have no idea. Am I hoping on it? No. It's just something that I utilize. There are areas where utilizing Litecoin for me a lot easier. It's a faster transaction, and the fees aren't too bad. So yeah, Doge to the moon. Exactly. It's fresh made 10 minutes ago. I feel you, Rude, but bro, YouTube is funny with that stuff. If it has just like a few seconds of what sounds like another song in the slightest way, you're gonna be like, bro, it has nothing to do with it. And I agree with you. I've seen people playing original music have to fight this out with YouTube before. So for me, I just can't play it live. It's because I'm monetized. So I just don't want to play with that stuff. Not that I make a whole lot with the monetization. It's not like I can quit working or something like that because I'm YouTube famous or something. It's like, really? Yeah, that sucks. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen people with original songs have issues. Not every time. I mean, but yeah, it's just something I just don't play around with, you know. All the music that you hear on my channel is from YouTube directly, as copyright free music. I could buy a license and then I don't have to worry about it, but again, I'm not big enough of a YouTuber to be able to afford luxuries like that. That's how other YouTubers are able to get away with some of that stuff, is just that they just go ahead and buy all the licensing required for it, and they're just done with it. And if it ever became an issue for me, I would do that. Even when I was playing video games and stuff, same problem. It's like an in-game little riff. It's not even music, it's a riff. And I got dinged on a copyright for a video game. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I can't play the game at all with any sense of music in there. And having fair use on there for an item that I've purchased. I own the game, which means that I should own the rights to be able to play that game, even stream it live, because I've purchased the rights to that game. That is my copy. I have proof of ownership. But you know, in the YouTube world, they suck. That's why a lot of people have like swapped over to over onto Twitch. Twitch allows you to get away with a little bit more. They're a little bit more lenient on it, but not by like a whole lot. They've gotten stricter over the years with with music also. So I mean, there's really not too much more safe havens to be able to just go stream and actually make any kind of streamer income off of it without being dinged for this, that, and the other. It's like, oh, the world we live in. The world we live in. But back onto here. So with all the proof of work coins on here, everybody should be actually doing pretty decent. And you can see some of this stuff by just looking at some of the hash rate calculators, and you'll see that a 4090 is now making $1.82 a day on Firo. Why? Because the price has gone up. Now, know that these particular areas where you can look at hash rate calculators like this, know that they are lagging indicators. We are looking at something that could be 12 to almost 24 hours in delay. So you might be popping onto it and you're making $1.30 a day on your 4090 if you're blessed to have one. I'm not blessed to have one. I have a 3090. I could fire up my 3090s right now and make $1.53 a day. Damn, right? Can look at the FPGAs because I do have an Osprey, but the Superscaler K10 would be making $4.73 a day. The Osprey basically making $2 a day at about 10 cents per kilowatt hour. So that's actually not too bad, mining away on IICA. And if anybody does any of their research on some of the stuff that they're mining, they're going to understand if they should hold on to these coins or not. Is IICA a good coin to just kind of hold on to? When you look into the project, it's kind of like one of those cool concepts. It's supposed to be for being able to decentralize medical research data. Interesting. When you start looking at it, you start seeing that it looks like there is a doctor on there that is submitting information, and it almost looks like they're copying and pasting from medical journal literature. What it kind of looks like. Now, is it this guy's particular work? I have no idea. And then you can see in areas where the same doctor, alleged doctor, starts complaining about how there are legitimate projects that he's submitting that is being downvoted and being rejected, while other stuff is being approved of. And it's almost, when you read some of the stuff, I could see what this guy was talking about, because you'll see some stuff that looks like it comes out of a medical journal literature, and then you got stuff that looks like a high school student wrote it as a term paper for health class. That's what it looks like. And they're being approved. So, and they're, you can see the guy was kind of complaining about how, it kind of seems like, you got subpar stuff being submitted in while good stuff is being, outvoted for, and it's being done through just a very few people doing the voting. So there is, looks like there is some maybe potential internal manipulation. It is an interesting project to decentralize medical journal stuff and make it more public for other people. But remember, people, that with the crypto market itself, a lot of this stuff is very, very niche. very small groups of people are banding around it. Uh, and whenever you're dealing with small little bands of people, think about where do doctors, scientists, and all of them, where do they want to where do they want to be published? New England Medical Journal, right? They want to be published where the world is going to take notice of what they did, their contribution to the medical field. They're not going to go to a obscure little coin like IICA to go do stuff. Now, you might have a few guys that might do this as a little pet project, sure. Again, very niche. So, it's like I take this stuff with a grain of salt of what it is that you're actually going to be making here, right? So, you can go back into the GPUs, and right now, it's now worth running my 3090s. They be making $1.43 a day. That's after electric. So, I mean, as of right this second, a lot of stuff for me is highly, highly profitable. A 3080s would be making $1 a day. I got 4 of those. That'd make me $4 a day to fire these up instead of running the FPGA. And it'd be done for the same wattage. Think about that. It's like, so for the same wattage, I can turn off, a little bit more inefficient hardware, turn on something a little bit more efficient to run right now, and make more money. It's like, but winter's coming. Oh, facts. The facts. Winter is coming. And eventually, we're going to have, it's like, I'm going to have to fire up some stuff, or it's going to be turning on the furnace. But the thing is, for me, where I stand right now, if I start firing up miners, I have to sell some of the coin in order to pay the electric bill. Now, right now, that'd be freaking an awesome deal. I'd still be making crypto. But I'd have to, the more I fire up, the more, like my income right now is fucking, it's in the toilet. It's like I got to get more automotive customers to come over to me for me to work on their vehicle. So with that being stated, I'm just, kind of twiddling my thumbs, trying to drum up any kind of work I can get my hands on. So yeah, I mean, we're looking at being able to do this for like run a couple of 3080s and actually make $4 a day. And I can fit the bill on like under 1,000 watts. I can certainly run under 1,000 watts without thinking twice on it. It's like Sadie equals I'm broke as fuck right now. Hell yeah. These be facts these days, man. These be straight up facts. So it's like I'm pretty sure I know what people are gonna want to mine on today. Because we're gonna do a hash rate giveaway. So people, get the word out there. Tweet this out. Put this out on your favorite social media that we're gonna do some hash rate giveaway here. And I'd love to have everybody participate. It's like Techman's here, he wins. Oh, good God, it's rigged. It's rigged. It's absolutely rigged. Super rigged. But what's going on, Techman? What's going on, my dude? It's like, woohoo, giveaway. He's like, I want to sell some crypto to buy solar and mine for free, but crypto is low at the moment. Are you kidding me, dude? Crypto is low at the moment. I'm gonna point up here, guys. $60,000 per Bitcoin. Bitcoin's low. Are you kidding me, dude? Really? Hey, what's up, Tains? What's up? But did Vidal just say that Bitcoin's at low prices? I fail to see what is low about Bitcoin. I'm just saying. I mean, you're complaining that it's not an all-time high before you sell it. Really? I'm gonna give you the look, man. The really look. I still love you, man. Still love you, man. No hard feeling. Like I'm waiting for 100K Bitcoin. Yeah. I don't know about you, Rude, but I already bought some of that dip, man. That dip was good, man. I bought that dip, man. It was like $53,000 Bitcoin kind of dip. Oof, oof. That was good. It was delicious. If you got stuff that you're wanting to do, and I can't sit there and tell people, okay, this is how you should do it. You know, that blah 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 blah. No, what you need to do from you as your standpoint is the end goal going to net you more or less than holding on to the Bitcoin? Because if you could eliminate some of the power, the electric side of things, and have it be more free electric for you, quote unquote, right? Then you get to keep 100% of all the crypto. You never have to worry about selling. And you eliminate some of your bills so that whenever the market does dip, it doesn't affect you. Market can dip way down if you are in control of your own power grid for mining. So, is it worth it to you to give up that Bitcoin for potential future gains on crypto versus holding on to that same crypto? And let's say, I mean, from where it's at right now, let's say it's $50,000 Bitcoin. So it's a 100x, right? So a 100x. Let's say you purchase a $1,200 solar system, or let's say $5,000. Let's say you did a baller solar grid system, right? $5,000 on a system, and it 100x's. That means your $5,000 would have been $10,000. But are you getting, let's say, that theoretical $10,000 worth of value back? So that's kind of how you need to kind of weigh the pros and cons. And then at the same time, no risk, no reward either. You know, it's like you can either risk it and see if you can actually outmine the rise in price on Bitcoin. I mean, I don't think it's going to be $100,000 by the end of the year, by the end of next year, or even the following year. So you're talking long term going up to that price. So I mean, we could be trickling around this $50,000 to $60,000 for the next 4 or 5 years. I mean, think about what it would really take to push it. We have to 100% increase the price of the market in order to get Bitcoin to go up 100%. You know, so how much money is really going to pour in right now from this point? Kind of hard, you know, I can see this being a all-time high territory for a while. So that's just my viewpoint on it, my opinion. I mean, Bitcoin's proved me wrong a few times. I don't claim to be a guru. But you know, it's like it just feels like we're going to be playing around in this range for a hot minute. So could you theoretically earn back that crypto that you spend before the price shoots up past your buy-in point? You know, no risk, no reward. You know, it's like where do you feel most comfortable? You know, if you're going, hey, I'd rather keep my Bitcoin, then that's what you're going to risk. It's like I'll sell my Litecoin before I ever sell my Bezity Bitcoin. I've sold my Bitcoin. I've sold it. I've mined it back. I've sold it. I've mined it back. It's full circle. It really is. Do I have a bunch of Bitcoin to show for things? You know, I mean, it's not like I'm a whole coiner. So I mean, there is that. I used to be a whole coiner. Used to have multiple coin. Those were the days. So, I mean, it's hard to tell somebody else to do something. It's just a matter of what your goals are. What are you looking to do? Dang, ads on mobile. Sorry, dude. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's like you have to just kind of figure out what you want to do. Do I think that we have a little bit more momentum to go up? Certainly. Could it roll over from here? Certainly. We are taking an elevator going straight up. I mean, we are sitting here kind of reaching up here, but I mean, I know it's hard to see on my screen. Even I have a little hard issue, but we had bigger sell-off candles coming down than we really do pushing back up. It's not like the market has this huge momentum right now. I just saw a Ethereum scam ad. Damn. Sorry, guys. I have no control over the scamminess that YouTube allows. I'm sorry. So yeah, I mean, we're really looking into heavily manipulated market here. We're still trending down. When you guys zoom out, we have let's see here. We peaked at 73,000, almost 74,000. We tried to peak out 2 more times. We've come up a 3rd time, failed, broke down, tried to rally up a 4th time, right? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we rallied a 5th time, and each time we were putting in lower highs and lower lows. The last drop off, we dropped off a little harder. This drop off, we seem to have found a little floor, sitting right around that $53,000 mark, but we're still, you know, not able to really break out past the $67,000 mark. So we still have a very heavy resistance wall at 67,000. So I don't see us really getting past that $67,000 by end of year. I think right now we're also starting to come into where people are trying to jockey themselves to be able to get out of tax implementations. So you're going to see people, they'll take gains, they'll take some losses, they'll take some gains, and they're going to be harvesting the losses. They're trying to get more losses onto the books than they're winning because they're just racking up. And then we see the breakouts at the beginning of the year. If nothing big happens before the beginning of the year. I don't even think that unless Trump gets in the office and on top of that, we do quantitative easing with Trump getting in the office, then we can see a rally from here and actually put in a higher high. So that's I think that's the short-term bet on the price of Bitcoin. But long-term, I think that we're going to be sitting in that between that $53,000 to $70,000 range. I think we're going to be floating around in here for a hot minute. We could break down a little bit before the end of the year just so that people start harvesting some losses. And then we'll rally a little bit at the beginning of the year. And then, depends on how next year rolls, depends on how good of a rally we get for next year. It's like I'm serious to see how high Caspa will get in a full bit in a bull run. What I've noticed over the years with crypto is when it goes into parabolic bull run, and everything is setting new all-time highs, the market is so heavily manipulated that you can sit there and fling shit at the wall and you should win. Those are on the parabolic bull runs, but we haven't seen a true parabolic bull run in a long time. I mean, like parabolic where, oh my god, everything wins, and it hangs out there for a little bit. That was coming into like the end of 2017 going into 2018 when the bubble popped on all of that. That was like the whole ICO craze. So everybody was doing initial coin offerings, and that was just giving all this new frontier hype out there, and people were being endorsed by celebrities, this, that, and the other. It was more of a free-for-all at that point, and then exchanges were still scamming people. What are you looking at, cat? Getting weird over there. But yeah, I mean, you're sitting there and looking at a market that just went unhinged. I don't know if we're gonna be witnessing as much unhinged market like that these days. As much as I'd love to see that, oh my god, I would have I'd have so much of my mining gear on. I'd go get a full-time job and be working just to keep the mining rigs on, just so that I can accumulate Bitcoin. My priorities would completely change if that was the fact. This guy will go get a 9-to-5 job or a parabolic bull run just to ensure that I've got more income coming in and still be side hustling in the garage. 100%. So it's like my buddy at work is all for Harris. Hey, let him. And don't get pissed off at them. Just encourage them to do research. I think it's a big miss if politically you start persecuting the other side, because if you confront them with more facts than anything else, and not get irritated or pissed off at them, that you will. Common sense typically comes around. Typically, so there are things that you know people will come around over time. So that's just me. But if more people turn out and vote, I think that more times people that the outcome that you're looking for will come out if everybody goes and votes. It's like D White. Did I miss the Chevelle giveaway? No. No Chevelle giveaway. Sorry, my dude. Sorry. No Chevelle giveaway. So, well, whenever we get a little closer to the end of the hour, we will definitely be doing a Hashrate giveaway. And then going into other things too, because we are a hardware channel also. Yo! So, we have the new PS5 Pro coming out. If you guys are into console gaming at all, I know I was an avid follower of the PlayStation brand for the longest time. I did over the time switch over to Xbox, but I am a PlayStation fan just because the controller feels more similarly fitted in my hands like a Nintendo controller, an OG Nintendo controller. I'm just saying. So definitely going to be interesting to see that. I mean, we're looking at the 30th anniversary. That makes me feel old. I remember playing on the very first PlayStation. But we're looking at the newer stuff coming out there now. Between Xbox and PlayStation, they're using AMD GPUs. So, what's that? Well, that's not what I did. Sorry, guys, if I just blinded you. That was weird. I just had to refresh the page here, let it load back in. There you go. Wild. It must have been that stupid pop-up ad really borked everything. So I can't stick around, but Hashrate is almost as good as power. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we are looking at the with the new PlayStation Pro. We're going to be looking at the same core count, same thread count between all of them. They're all using AMD Zen 2 processors in there. Core clocks are relative across the board. Between 3.8 gigahertz to 3.5. It's like one will overclock a little better than the other. Big deal. GPUs. We're looking at the new PlayStation 5 Pro. They're doing the RDNA 3 and RDNA 4 RTs. So just a little bit of an update on the AMD GPU side of things. Which gives 60 compute units over the 36 of the old architecture, and is more than the Xbox Series. So you should actually get a little bump in performance over other consoles with the new PlayStation 5 Pro. Now, these aren't going to be leaps and bounds stuff, but it's going to be noticeable in some of the newer games, because as games are being ported over onto there or being made specifically for the PlayStation 5 Pro, they're going to start taking advantage of all the hardware there, and you'll see some upticks in performance. And it should actually give performance upticks in older games, which is nice. Going to be looking at 16 gigabytes of GDDR6. with 256 bit transfer rate at 18 gigabytes per second on memory speed bandwidth, which is a small bump over both the PlayStation 5 and the Series X for the Xbox at 14 gigabytes per second. 1 terabyte on there is going to be standard, it looks like, and where the PlayStation 5 depended on which variation, depended on which memory you had in there, and then the Xbox Series X came standard with a 1 terabyte. And they're going to be commanding more money for these bad boys. I'm going to guarantee you that. Or they're going to be selling it at the same price that the PlayStation 5 originally came out with, and it's a small bump in performance. Is it worth going out and grabbing this? No. Myself personally, I would be looking at one of the standard PlayStation 5s with the Pro coming out. Should drop price on that stuff, which will make that a more affordable thing, especially if you're looking for any of this stuff right before Christmas. This will help drive prices down on the standard PlayStation 5 and make them more desirable. Get yourself the Slim Edition, and you'll see a very nominal performance difference between the Pro and the Slim. Drive for discs is more money. I know, right? As we become a world of we don't own anything, and we should be happy about it, right? So, I mean, if you guys are into console gaming, I mean, if you're sitting there on the PS4 still, I would sit there and hold off until the PlayStation 5 Pro if you're actually thinking about getting the PS5, and just wait until the PS5 Pro comes out, wait for the slash in price, scoop one of those up on the cheap. That'd be my thoughts on things. Especially right before the holidays. Great timing. They're going to be releasing this, for Christmas. That's going to be the big push. Everybody's going to want new products out right before Christmas. We know how this rolls. Something else that was actually kind of interesting for power supplies, guys. So there we have Asus that is coming in with a power cable that has a sense detection wire for a GPU. For the 1200 watt, 1000 watt, and 850 watt versions, up to 30% more power efficient, which to me, that makes no difference. A lot of these power supplies are already damn efficient, so to me, I don't care. But it's actually prioritizing power rails to the GPU to wake that GPU up more efficiently. I'm not sure if that's what the problem is that these GPUs are cycling on and off a couple of times, and it's just kind of hitting them with a lot of wake up energy. But it's supposed to also help out with power regulation, stability, and all that stuff. Lower voltage change and more stable power for the GPU side of things. Is that the cause of all the malfunctions? We'll have to see. If Asus might be onto something here, hard to say. I am an Asus fan. But it's not like I'm going to go running out there and grabbing a brand new 1200 watt platinum power supply for a GPU with a plug style that I don't have. So to me, it does make no difference. If I was putting one of my Founders Editions in, maybe plug one of this stuff in. But I have some Founders, but they're first gen on these cables that weren't having this problem. And it doesn't matter where you plug them in; they're ugly. So there's small little differences on there, but if you were looking for one for these newer GPUs with a newer plug style, this is probably one of the ways to go. I do know that Asus does produce some pretty quality stuff. I do like the look on this, on the whole unit itself. With all the little cutouts, nice ventilation on the unit itself. But, a power supply is a power supply. unless you're running one of the newer cards. And then I can sit there and see maybe trying to update a power supply to ensure that your equipment's running at its peak performance with proper power delivery and proper connectors. Good God, this website's having issues today. And it's the pop-ups. 100% it's the pop-ups. As soon as one of the pop-ups hit, it like turned all white on me and fixed itself. So, I mean, we're seeing some of that stuff kind of rearing up over here with all of that, and that, you know, it is what it is with these newer power supplies, that because these newer GPUs from NVIDIA, that with their power delivery that they're looking for, it's just kind of causing everybody just a headache. They're taking something that was from the data center world and implementing it into the consumer market. And I don't see exactly why they needed to go down this route, other than, oh, we're trying to get rid of how many cables were going up to the GPU. It was looking ugly. Well, their adapter that they give you automatically makes you plug in 4 different cables on there already. So to me, it made no difference. And like I said, we're going to be doing a Hashrate giveaway. And with the current state of mining right now, I can kind of figure what I think everybody's going to want to mine on. And so I'm going to give people the option. Oh, yeah. You guys are going to get an option here. I know, 8-pin for the win. 8-pin for the win. So, copy here. Perfect. So, what I'm going to propose to you guys. I've got an 8-card 3080 GPU rig. Or I have my Offspring mining IICA right now. So my GPU rig, we can slam that over onto Fiero. So if you guys got a Fiero wallet or an IICA wallet, you tell me which one that you would like. I would personally, I mean, if it was me, I'd probably do the 8-card 3080 GPU rig. Why? Well, just because of the fact that GPU, them GPUs are gonna make a little bit more, right? So because like you're doing it at a 100% gain for 24 hours. So each GPU for 24 hours would net you $1.62 each. There's 4 of them on there. Or you can do an FPGA, the Offspring, and that would make $335, but it's only 1 unit. I've only got 1 of these. So the GPU side of things, if you're mining with 3080s, hold on here. La da da. Oh wow! It just changed over to Pyron, back to Pyron. That was short lived. That the whole Fiero profitability just went bye. I told you, man. This stuff's like lagging indicator just a little bit. So it looks like Pyron. Or Pyron, let's see here. No, I don't have 3080 Ti's. They're just regular 3080s. So you're looking at a Carlson. Let's see here. Carlson Pyron, which should be $1 a day. So that would be $4 that you could potentially earn. Let's see here. So that'd be a Carlson and Pyron dual mining, or the FPGA, which would be doing 335 in revenue rate. Or if you want to do some just GPU, you want some free hash rate on my GPUs, we can just point it at anything you want. I'll allow that, Bedell. I saw the little Raven thing. What about getting some Raven? What up, Gene? What up? What up? So yeah, we can sit there and do a GPU mining rig, or we can do the FPGA. You guys take the choice. For me, it's going to be one or the other. So it's like I'm either having FPGA mining or I'm turning the FPGA off. And then I'll be mining with the GPUs. Just because I'm trying to keep my wattage down. Not that I don't have the wattage to run. I just don't want to be like mining with everything. It's kind of warm in here already. And yeah. So if anybody, I'll give you guys the choice. So get the word out. I'm actually going to have you guys make a comment somewhere else. Oh, yeah, this won't happen. So I'm going to have you guys actually make a comment in the RN homesteading channel that me and my wife have. I'm trying to get you guys into let's decentralize our food with our money. I mean, it's a good tip. Not telling you what to do, but a good tip. So you have to follow the RN homesteading channel. That's rule 1. Rule 2. Put in your favorite fresh food that you like to eat. And of course, like the video. Of course, right? So you got to like, subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification over there. And make a comment in the video, at the bottom of the video, of what fresh food you like to eat. Bam, right there, guys, right there. And go get the word out to all of you awesome other people out there, and make sure that everybody knows that I'm doing a free hash Friday going on here. We got a free hash hot Friday, 24 hours of free hash rate. Who else are you getting that from? No one. I don't know anybody who's doing that anymore. I am. So here we got some free hash rate giveaway going on here. Yo. Let everybody know that it's going on. You know what? I'm also gonna go ahead and tweet this out a little bit too, right? Let's see here.
Gives you the
and Skippy, and now I have this. I'll copy that and free hash 30, 30, 80. Bam, just like that. And I just posted it out there. Got some free hash rate to give away. An Osprey E300 VU35P or a 4-card 3080 GPU rig. Yo, one or the other. Free hash Friday. YOLO. It's like, go ahead and give that post a repost too if you guys could help out. Get the word out to all you awesome people. Nope, that's the one that I just posted over there. I need to copy this one because we need to make sure everybody's getting this, you know. Yeah, bam. I mean, you guys got to put a thing right up in there. Go to that. You have to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification over there, and put a comment of what fresh vegetable you enjoy eating. Man, we got to know this stuff. This is real talk. We have to know these things. We want to know what healthy food you like to eat. For sure, Sadie. Nem for the win. Yo. I just want to give away some hash rates of one of you awesome, lucky people. I mean, nobody's doing this stuff anymore. Thanos tomatoes. Hell yeah, man. It's all about that. A nice, delicious tomato with a little salt on it. Or you can sit there and can it, ferment it, all that good stuff. But you got to put that comment in. You got to put that comment. Paste right up over here because I'm going to do a YouTube comment picker, and I'm picking from right here. So you got to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and put what fresh food you like to eat from the garden. And while that happens, I'm going to pull up YouTube comment picker. Bam. Paste. Filter out duplicate users, of course. We're always going to filter out some duplicates. We got 5 comments so far. Woo! Love it, love it, love it. What up? Oh, it's Big Rome. Okay, nice. It's like on my work phone. Yo. That's what's up. Big Rome, you got to go over to the link that I'm posting in the chat. And go put in the comments over there so that you can get involved with some free hash rate. 24 hours worth of free hash rate. Come on, let's go. I want everybody to be involved here. Yo, everybody should be involved. It's like, got you. Hell yeah, man. I want everybody to be a winner. Because our chat's filled with winners. And go get this message out to all your favorite peeps out there. I want to get more people up in here. 100%. got 5 comments. I'll give it another 3 minutes here. Another 3 minutes. And then we'll pick somebody. And if Rude wins, that means Rude has officially dethroned Techman from his winning streak. So I hope everybody like goes over there real quick, puts in a nice little comment. Rude's like, LOL. Yeah. Still only 5 comments. We got 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. Let's see here. Still only 5 comments. Only 5 people want to win. And then whenever you get a hold of me in Discord when you're announced as a winner, and let me know if you want to do GPU or the FPGAs, and what coin you want to mine. Especially if it's on a GPU, what coin do you want to mine? It doesn't matter to me. Well, I don't want it to be like a hardcore, like power hungry coin, because I'm gonna throttle the stuff to not use. Realistically, I don't want the GPU rig to be utilizing more than 800 watts. That's like kind of like my goal of around 800 watts on the GPU rig. So whatever you can get with 800 watts. Oh yeah, he's just gonna sit out there, sit in the window, and just kind of look outside, be like sniffing some fresh air. He's part of the fresh air gang. I tell you, man, I don't use any AC in the house. Well, I do, but it's in the bedroom so that the wife doesn't die, and then in my seedling room, my little grow nursery for stuff that I'm gonna grow indoors or stuff that I'm getting prepped to go outdoors. I have them more in a climate controlled environment, just because they're indoor. I've got to make sure, pathogens and stuff like that. All right, looks like we're gonna give this one more little refresh. Still only 5 comments. All right, so we are gonna pick a winner. We're gonna do it right now. Ooh, burpage. Ooh. Let me bring this over so that I can pop it just like this. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit this button right over here. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. Bam. Who's gonna get it? Winner, who's the winner? Fidel's the winner! What's up? We got Fidel as the winner, guys. Yo, that's what's up. Big Rome, I don't know what you're talking about. What's up, Big Rome? He's like, yay, I finally won something. Yo. He's like, fresh apples, carrots, and onions are the best. Also, peppers. F.A. You are 100% right, dude. Congratulations. Technically not Techman's technically not dethroned then. Yo, that is so true. You are technically not dethroned because Rude did not win. So, Techman's luck hasn't run out. I'm just saying. So this is a positive for Techman. He's had like a little slump in his run. Because this might be the what gives him his next momentum. But yeah, Fidel, contact me in Discord. Let me know if you want the GPU rig or if you want the FPGA, and then if you want the GPU rig, what coin do you want to mine? Or if you want the FPGA, it's mining IICA. It's the most profitable coin, so you have to set up an IICA wallet. And then I can mine to that because I'm not mining to an exchange. That doesn't work. So yeah, just let me know in Discord, and we'll get you hashing away. Got some 24 hours of free hash rate, yo. So either the E300 VU35P or a 4-card 3080 rig, both running at the same wattage. He's like, I'll message you tomorrow. Nice, dude. Nice, very nice, very nice. So definitely, everybody, smash that Lizzie like button for Crypto Bedell being the winner, yo. Cause Bedell is rated F for fucking awesome, yo. He's like, got the kids at the moment. I feel you. I got you. It's like, F-A, hell yeah. And guys, if you're looking for updating some miners in your collection, certainly check out some of the links that I got down below. I got the links for Offspray getting some of the FPGAs they are currently offering, whether you're getting the E100 VU35P to the E300 VU35P or an E100 VU33, which those are the Forest Kittens. You can get that as a single board or a triple board. Discount coupons are down below, guys. So don't delay. If you're wanting to actually get your hands on one of those, I got the links. It's all down there, guys. I'd love to help you guys out. That's what it's there for. Otherwise, if you guys are looking for power supplies and stuff like that, I've got links for Parallel Miner down below. Little affiliate link down there. Help you guys out where I can. Like I said, I do what I can. It's not much work, but it's honest. So I got done cleaning out my S9s of all the cat that was in it. Hey, wait a minute here. Are you in Ohio? You're not in Ohio, are you? I'm just saying. Sacrificing kitties to the hash gods over there. You thick up. No, just kidding. Just kidding. But we are at that 1 hour marker, guys. So certainly smash that lizard like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff. Thank you everybody for being here. We're going to do this every Friday. Like I said, Friday is now going to be known Free Hash Friday, man. Where else are you going to be tuning in for some free hash rate? Yo, I'm just saying. You guys know where to come. Just saying. So with that being said, thank you everybody for being here. Peace out. Stay savage. May your watts be low and your hash be high. And I'll see you on the next one. Oh. Does that mean we get the full form? No, you're getting one rig. I'm not even mining on all my true form of mining. Sorry. Dedicating. I've been mining on one piece of equipment. That is it. That means if I go to a GPU rig, I have to turn off the FPGA to be able to mine on that because I'm staying within that 800 watt limit. No more than 800 watts. So whatever Bedell wants, Bedell's gonna get. It could have been all of you guys too. But Bedell won this time. Maybe next week it'll be one of you awesome people. Yo! And I'll see you on the next one.